Hi guys, my name is Saleh Hassan Adefolahan, popularly known as DJHQ. Well, I was born and brought up in Lagos. I was born in Ikorodu, Agua to be precise, and I was raised in Shogunle Oshodi. I came from a very tough part, of Lagos. Well, I'm from a family of two, and I'm the firstborn. I grew up without having a dad. It was my mom from day one, just my mom, single mom, with two kids. So it wasn't easy on us. It was kind of tough, and but I'm grateful to God, Sha. Yeah, I did. I did my primary school in Shogunle. That's Ripples Nursery and Primary School. I attended my secondary school in Shogunle Oshodi, Penac Secondary School, from GS1 to 3. Then I later moved to Ikorodu. I completed my secondary school there. I attended Baptist Model High School, Agbowa, Ikosi. So after my secondary school, I applied for JAMB. I put in for FUTA. So I did their post UTME. They gave me project management and technology, but I refused to study it. I did JAMB the second year. I applied for Unilag, and then I wanted to study this engineering course. I was just all about I wanted to be an engineer, and my mom too was always backing me to be an engineer. So I picked Unilag. I picked electrical electronics engineering, but I didn't meet up with their requirements. I didn't even go for the post UTME because if you wanted to study that particular kind of course, you need further mathematics, which I did not have. I had D in my further mathematics. So I was down, I felt bad. So one of my friends actually advised me to do change of institution. I should choose Lautech. Then I never heard of Lautech. I was just like, go to me Lautech, why? But I went online, I browsed about it, I told my mom and we agreed. I did the change of institution and I applied for Lautech. I picked electrical electronics. So I went for the post-JAMB and the post-JAMB was, it was difficult. Because my strengths lies. I was very good in mathematics and physics, so I wasn't expecting biology, chemistry, and English. So I did the post-JAM. When the result came out, I scored 60%. But when the aggregate score now came out, they shanked me. I scored 56%. So they gave me transport management. So I be like, management again. Wait till the apple about God. Why this management course? So I was like, I know they do this thing, I know they do. Until someone advised me that I could actually change my course in 200 level. That's if I work that and get a good CGPA. So I was just like, okay, there's a way out for me. So let me just do it. And I'll work hard. I promised myself I'll do it. So that was how I got to Lautech, studying transport man. No, I'm not studying. I'm a fresh graduate. So I studied transport management and technology. My first year in Lautech, we were doing these general courses. We were attending lectures. I was receiving lecture in 1-2, and this strike just came in. Strike happened. It was a very long one. I'll never forget. 9-month strike. But actually, it was a blessing in disguise for me because it opened my inner eyes to see the skills, the skill God has deposited in me. So we went home for strike. The first month, I was just at home playing game. Second month, playing game. Third month, playing game. And my mom, anytime she sees me playing game, she be like, sorry, I'll be like, this woman wahala too much. She'll complain a lot. when that complaint don't get too much like this, I was just like, Hassan, you need to just do something, engage yourself with one or two, just try. And I'm a fan of music. I love music a lot, and which has actually been part of me. From a very young age, I love music, listening to music. Wherever I want to go, I go with my earpiece, listening to music. So, fortunately for me, I have a laptop then, and most of this laptop comes with virtual DJ software. So I was just like one day, I was like, may I even open this thing? May I even check it out? If I be a fan of music, let me just be doing one or two, play with it. So I was doing rubbish, trying to mix songs together. I wasn't getting it. I started watching YouTube videos like, maybe no sha. I wasn't getting it. So I went out to one DJ Slow Mix back then in Shogunle. I asked him, how do they mix this? How do they join these songs? What thing that they do? I want Sabia. So I was just like, you do this way, you do it that way. So I said, okay. I went back home. I said, let me try what this guy told me. I did it. I got it. I was like, wow, me, DJ, then. So I started doing it. On my own. Started watching YouTube videos. I was like, wow, the boy has arrived. DJ too bad. So I was just practicing, rehearsing. I'll do I'll record mixtapes, put on my earpiece, start listening to it. I was like, I'm the best DJ. So it was actually the strike that prompted me to become a DJ. It opened my inner eyes to see the skill I had in me, and to be able to convert my passion for music into becoming a DJ. One of the challenges I faced when I started this DJ thing was that was the most challenging challenge I faced. It was this my family stuff. How would I able to just tell my family that this is what I want to do, or this is what I'm doing, or stuff like that? How would they accept me? So, and me, I know my family, I know my mom. I don't feel tell her that kind of thing. She feel disown me. So I was just like, what's I go do like this? Now that I've developed passion for this thing, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So I was just like, when I go back to school after the strike, I met my friends. I told them about my DJ stuff. They listened to my mixtape. They're like, wow, HQ, how are you able to do this? I shall say, don't worry, the boy has arrived. So, and I was this shy type of a person, and I find it difficult to always express myself. So it was my friends, AY, Bolo J, they were doing the running around, telling people about me, that we have this DJ. If you want a DJ party, if you want a DJ for your party, this or that one, you can call him, he's the best, listen to his mixtape. So my friends, they were gingering me, I was just like, if my friends should do this kind of thing for why me? I don't know if you ginger myself, me. So I started gingering myself. I started attending events, small, started going out for shows just to look at how the DJs do at the party there. And one day, I was in my room. I was pressing my phone, lying in my bed. So one of my friends, he really calls me there though. So he called that night. He was just like, rapper shakes. He was like, SQ, where you doing now? Friday evening, you do his house. Now where you supposed to be this? I was just like, what did this guy want again? I was like, come, I did Troy. One party they go on. She mean I want to do DJ. Why they did though? So I went to Troy that day. We were hanging out, we were having fun. And he told me that, Sabi the DJ where they play for Nest. Let's go inside Nest. I'll connect you with him. I said, wow. Oh yeah, I don't mind. So we went to Nest. Then it was DJ Smith that was in control of Nest Club. So when I got there, I saw they turn up. It was mad. People everywhere. I was like, wow. So this kind of place, this Ogubosho. So my friend Rapper Shex introduced me to DJ Smith. He was like, boss, I beg, this person in my party, and he loves this DJ thing. I beg me collect time, me accept him. So he accepted me that night. I started work. So it was just like, oh yeah, see, be looking at what I'm doing. Be looking at, don't look at tomorrow. This one, that one. That night, work don't start. I started, I was like, wow, look at the turn up, wow, this place. He was doing it, he was pulling the crowd. I was like, wow, I'm going to be better than this DJ Smith. I'm going to be better than this. So I started going to Nest Monday to Sunday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. I could not tell my mom about it, that mom, this is what I'm doing in school. So because I know my mom, she won't accept. So I did this thing for a year and a half without telling my mom. And my mom is this kind of person that she'll call me in the morning, she'll call me in the afternoon, and she'll call me in the night. So whenever I do party, whenever I do work, when she calls, I'm like, Mom, I want to do this thing. I'll just tell someone, please let me stay here, I'm coming, just give me 5 minutes. I'll go out, I'll pick the call. Mommy, I'll call you back, I'm doing soon. Okay, mommy, take care of yourself. I'll say, okay, well. So it was very difficult, to tell my mom about my new passion, and whenever I'm always at work, she's always calling me. So it was a very big challenge for me. I want to do this thing. I did it for a year. I didn't tell my mom, and one day I made up my mind that, Mom, let me just tell my auntie about this thing. Maybe if she could support me, help me, and talk to my mom. So I told her that, Ma, this is what I'm doing in school. I'm just doing it to raise money on my own, to be a man on my own. So she was just like, DJ of all things? I want DJ man mugbo, mama shake ba, mama shout, kiniko. So I said, Ma, that's what I just want to do. I love the DJ thing. It's not just about the Igbo aspect. My auntie told my mom about it. My mom got angry. Of all things. And before I even told my auntie, I've been doing the DJ for like 1.5 years. 1.5 years. So my mom was just like, of all things, DJ, you are not serious. You are a stupid boy. This one, that one. So she told me to come to Lagos. She seized my laptop. I felt bad. I said, Mom, what am I going to do like this? So the time I was supposed to go to school, I just defied this me as some boy. I smuggled my laptop, I put it inside my bag, I went back to the workshop. So my mom found out, and she was just like, you still took this laptop back to school? I've disowned you. You're not my son. If you want me to be happy with you, you must do what I asked you to do. Well, I don't start. But, I was stubborn. I was very stubborn, I said, lie. I'm not going to agree. So I started going, my mom started sending me, like, the money she was sending me, I was using part of the money, to support my DJ business. Then I was using it to push myself to do 1 or 2. And, the money was, the spending of money on my gym was not taking major of my money. So then I was always broke. So most of the time when I go to Nest, I'll trek from General to Nest Hotel, Monday to Sunday. I'll save 100 naira that I'll use to board bike and head home in the evening. So it was difficult. It was very difficult for me. My boss discovered one day that, HQ, so you did trek all this while? I said, yes, sir. So, one for me coca. So I was like, okay, just don't worry, I'll cover the transport aspect, don't worry. You'll be good boy, you'll be good person. I said, thank you very much, sir. So the time I called my auntie, I told her that I wanted to be a DJ, I asked her for financial support to support me, that I needed some equipment and stuff like that. I told her the price. So after 5-6 months, she called, but I said, like, Hassan, you asked me for this date. I said, yes, but okay, send me your account number. And then the account I was using, the alert Now my mom see they get out. The alert. So 60,000 entered my account. My mom was just like, 60,000? Where did you get this money from? I told her that it was my auntie that sent the money. So now that you have accepted the 60,000, now me and you devise on how we are going to spend this money. You use this money for this particular business. I can't be like, see now this mom, see go, they tell me later I go this money do. Me that, no, I'm not that, nah, I'm not accepting that. So the next day, I've made inquiry on what I wanted to get and the price. So the price was 80,000 and I had 60,000. My personal saving had 10,000 naira. So I joined it together. I explained to the guy that please, I'll pay you whenever I have this, the remaining 10,000. Please just accept it from me. So I withdrew the 60,000. My mom saw the alert. Oh, your yen, Timoni Kuma yo. Ha! I have disowned you. That's my mom's favorite one. I have disowned you. Like, you did. So, then me and my mom had issues. You know, we had serious issues. Like, she wanted me to be an engineer, and me, I've already found a new path for myself. So, it wasn't easy, you know. One was grief for one. So, my mom got angry. She got angry. But me, I was doing my DJ thing. I shall not say, I may want to become DJ, and I'm prepared for this challenge. So I was doing my thing on a low, receiving DJ parties on a low, doing it small. So it's very, very difficult to, you know, for my mom to accept the new thing I was actually pursuing, because she wanted me to be an engineer. But I applied wisdom. I was patient with her. I was able to convince her. It was actually during the lockdown, and that day I told her that, Mom, I can't just sit at home doing nothing. I need to just go to school, be rehearsing, be doing one or two. She was just like, to go to school, do what? And then money no day house, lockdown period. We were just eating. Money wasn't coming in. So I told one of my friends in school that, please, if you can just borrow me this amount just to bring myself to Ogumosho, I'll refund you stuff. So Michael, that's my friend, he gave me 10,000 naira then. So the next day, I just left home. My mom was surprised. She called me, where are you? I said, I've gone to Ogumosho. Ogumosho, okay, I have disowned you. So I got the message, I've disowned you. I felt bad. You know, I went to school with nothing, but just with my, you know, with my heart that I just want to achieve, I just want to be great. So when I got to Ogumosho, no work everywhere, lockdown everywhere. So I was just rehearsing. Unfortunately, next was operating low key, and I went there. I was doing job for free. I was doing it for free, just playing for free, just to have fun. So it was actually my friends that were backing me, that were supporting me, that were, you know, holding me. And then they sponsor my feeding, you know, they buy clothes for me. So I was just doing, you know, not receiving pay until the lockdown was, you know, going down. People started turning up and the crowd was coming up. When the crowd started coming up, wow, they started paying me. I was like, wow. So my mom called on me like, oh, mommy, how have you been doing it? And I explained to her that this is what I've been doing. I told her everything I've been doing from my 200 level days, that this is what I've been doing. She was just like, because I know the kind of woman you are, and I just had to be very patient with you and stuff like that. So she finally accepted me to be a DJ, because I was able to, you know, remove that burden of she sending me money all the time. So since lockdown, I've not been collecting money from my mom. I've been the one doing it on my own. So she was proud of me, like very proud. She was like, wow, Hassan, I'm proud of you. So anytime she called me when I did work, she was like, say the shell over money band. DJHQ, Mark Bemolo, I do your back. I'm like, wow. So I was like, see this woman, when no one may I become DJ. But I thank God, it wasn't easy. That was the major challenge I faced. One of the challenges I faced was the financial, which my auntie covered for me. You know, that's one of the major challenges a lot of DJ face, the financial aspect for to set up their business. So that's that about the challenge. I was able to balance my schooling with DJ. So it's not easy. Easy. It wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy because even before my mom accepted me to be a DJ, I was having this mental issue because I was having issue at home and I could not even eat better food. So it wasn't easy. I tried to nest all the time. Which money I want to go school. So it was difficult for me from 200 level. It was difficult, very difficult for me. So most of the times I don't go for classes. I only go during the test period and the examination period. It reduced my my how would I say it my performance. I wasn't performing well when I decided to start chasing this DJ thing. I wasn't performing. My 100 level GPA was very good, very very good. 200 level started coming down. 300 level started coming down. 400 level started coming down because it was actually in 400 level my mom accepted me to be a DJ. So the 200 level, the 300 level, it was very difficult for me, very very difficult. But I devised a means that I just need to just balance this thing. I was able to just find a way, just go for classes at least once in a while, take attendance, go for tests and exam. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Before the name DJ HQ, I was using DJ ASAP, and the motive behind the DJ ASAP is when I was in secondary school, my love for ASAP Rocky was I love ASAP Rocky. Then his music, his personality. So then my friends, they call me ASAP. When I was in secondary school, people used to call me ASAP. So when I started the DJ, I was like, okay, let me use this ASAP. So when I started the DJ thing, people in the Gomo shop were calling me as soon as possible. I was like, as soon as possible. So I was like, well, I don't like the way people are calling me as soon as possible. If I don't stop this now, that's what people will keep calling me. So I decided to change my name. So I was just like, how if you just come up with a short and very posh name. So I started thinking, I said, let me use the first capital of my name, Hassan. H, okay. H beat, H this one, H that one. So I was able to call, I finally got the Q. I was like, okay, HQ. Wow, sounds great. HQ. Wow, I like that. HQ. So I told my friends about it, like, wow, the name sounds, wow, top notch. HQ. Could I be ASAP? No, tell it. So that's how I got the name DJ HQ. And life is a continuous thing. You don't need to just stop at one point. You need to keep learning. One of the reasons why I've been the top, why I did top like this is because I never stopped. I don't see myself as a finished process. I always want to learn. I always want to do better than who I was yesterday. I always want to evolve. This life, bro, there are so many things I've not learned, I've not seen. So I don't just have to stop in one particular position. When you look at Wizkid and Davido, what made them stand out among their peers was that they didn't stop. They were evolving, they were growing, they never stopped learning. And me, I've always had that dream that I want to be the Wizkid of this DJ business. Now, when you look at them, they didn't stop at the Edis Award, the Sound City Award, the MTV Award. Now, these people are aiming for the Grammy Award. They are just evolving, breaking ground. So, me, we can't stop. I never even start. At least I never start. So, I need to just keep learning, and keep growing. So the society, they don't want to hear that you're a DJ. They believe this DJ thing is for the irresponsible people, and which is not so. When I told some of my family, no, even before I told them, my family members, whenever people ask me, what are you doing? I tell them, I'm a DJ. They're like, why DJ? Of all things, DJ. Another person asked me, Agbalagba, whole elderly people, they were like, what are you doing? I said, I'm a DJ. DJ, do you even know what you want for your life? I felt bad. At one time, I was just walking, I went to the gym, and one man saw me. I was putting on a set. He was just like, are you a DJ? And I was just like, no, I'm not a DJ. I'm not a DJ. Because if I told him that I'm a DJ, I know he would say, why DJ? I don't know why the society has seen it that way, which is not supposed to be. There are responsible people doing this DJ thing. When I started this DJ thing, I made some personal decisions. I made some personal decisions that I won't smoke, I won't take alcohol, and I won't womanize, which I've been doing for the past 4 years as a DJ. I don't smoke, I don't take alcohol, and I don't womanize. I just want people to know that there are people in this DJ thing doing well, who are responsible, and who have great minds and visions. So please, people should stop looking at us that this DJ thing is not for it's not for responsible people. There are responsible people doing it, and I'm one of them. One of the things, the missing recipe, among this youth of nowadays, personally for me, was this question sounds personal, and I would say morality. There's this decline in morality. Most of all our youths, they are not ready to work. Most of them are engaged in yahoo, prostitution, and an easy way to make money, which is not supposed to be like that. That decline in morality is a missing thing in the youth system, and it's killing a lot of youth. Most of them engage in themselves, hard drugs, yahoo, prostitution, ritual. You're not supposed to be like that. Whatever you want to do in life, you need to be hardworking. Here are my advices, for the upcoming DJs. I miss I'll be upcoming. I never blew. You need to be diligent. There's a difference between hard working, and doing your thing diligently. Diligence means to do the right thing at the right time. That small, consistent effort you are putting into your work matters a lot. So you need to be consistent. The number 2 advice is you need to believe in yourself. It is very, very important. Challenges will come. People will talk down on you. Most people might not want to support you. So you need to believe in yourself 100. And the third one is self-discipline. There are a lot of distractions now. Many distractions, Some people will tell you that, why do you want to do this thing? You don't need to do it. Go and do Yahoo, go and do this, or go and, self-discipline. Distractions will come. So you need to be able to discipline yourself so that whenever these distractions come, you should be able to overcome them. So self-discipline is one of the most important things in life. Self-discipline. And the fourth thing is you need to be very humble. You need to bring yourself down. You need to be open-minded. When you're humble, you tend to learn from people better than you, and people that are not even better than you. You show respect to people that are above you and people that are below you, which will create, this friendly environment for you. So you need to be humble in life if you want to grow. And the last and the most important advice is you need God. Forget say we be DJ, we dey play party. while I was chasing this my DJ thing, I prayed a lot. Midnight, I'll wake up, I'll talk to God. God, please help me out. There are sometimes, even sometimes, you just need to pray every time. You need God. God is the most important, so you need to be prayerful. Forget say we be DJ. Let people call us anything. Be prayerful. Your relationship with God should be very important. You need it. I feel August brother, they are wonderful set of people, and they are doing wonderfully well. Wonderful. They are doing. When we look at all these food restaurants we have, most of the customers patronizing those food customers are the youths, are the young ones. They just collect money from us. They don't give back to us. So one thing that made these August brothers stand out is the ability to think outside the box. What can we give back to these youths? How can we help them? It's a very great. How will I say it? They were able to think outside the box, which made them stand out. We check all these restaurants, they collect money from us, they buy, they don't give anything. And so they thought about how they could, motivate the youth, encourage them, help them, which is a very nice idea. When you look at our society, most of all these youths, they have missed their way. So one of the ways how we could just get them back in line is to educate, is to inspire them, is to motivate them that they can achieve anything they set their hearts to. And that's what August brother actually did. And I'm very proud of them that wow, this thing they do me say good do because they are serving humanity, they are helping. It's a very nice thing, nice idea. I'm so proud. I love them.